What is the spiritual dream meaning of a package? Listen, you need to pay attention. This is not just about some random dream. This is about a delivery your life actually depends on. Let's talk about Oprah Winfrey for a second. Born in a shack, sexually abused from the time she was 9 years old, gave birth at 14 to a baby boy who died. She claws her way into a career, and what happens? She gets told to her face that she is unfit for television. And yet, despite all of that, she went on to hand deliver truth and healing and a sense of validation to millions upon millions of women. Women who had been told their whole lives that they were too much or too loud or just too broken to ever matter. Look, she wasn't famous for giving away cars. She was famous for giving away the entire contents of herself. Every single wound, every ounce of shame, every piece of wisdom she had to fight for. She just handed it all over to the world, like a gift. And here's the thing you have to understand. Her life wasn't the pretty bow on top of some success story. It was the stuff inside. She was the package. She had always been the package. Okay, so this isn't just a story about Oprah. This is about you. If you've been dreaming about a package, you need to know your soul is not playing games right now. It is trying to deliver something to you, and it's urgent. So let me ask you, and I mean directly, what is it that you've been waiting to receive, but deep down, you secretly believe you don't even deserve it? What have you been hiding inside of you? I mean, what part of yourself are you absolutely terrified to unwrap in front of anyone? And what are you carrying around with you right now? Something heavy, sealed shut, with no label on it, that you haven't let a single soul see. Don't kid yourself, these are not abstract questions. These are life or death questions. Seriously. People who never unwrap what's inside them, they live half lives. You have a choice to live a full one. So, what does this package actually mean? Well, in the language of your own subconscious, a package is one of the most spiritually loaded images you can possibly get. So let's just break down the 5 big truths it's trying to deliver. All right, number 1, it's about potential you haven't realized yet. Number 2, it's something you've been waiting to receive. 3, it's a direct message from your deeper self. 4, it's the sheer weight of your unexpressed gifts. And finally, number 5, it's a moment of spiritual decision. A crossroads. Okay, think about it. The package is sealed, right? That seal represents the gap between who you are right now and who you could be. And that discomfort you feel when you think about it, that's not fear trying to keep you small and safe. No, that is readiness. It's the feeling you get right before you expand. And learning to tell the difference between those two feelings, well, it could literally save your life. This dream is also your deeper self sending a direct, non-negotiable message to your ego. It's basically screaming, hey, there is something here you need to see. Stop avoiding it. So if you've been running from some truth about your life, about a relationship, about what you're really worth, guess what? The package is that truth. And this just perfectly lays out the choice you have. You know, therapy teaches us that avoidance is the engine of anxiety. Well, this dream is showing you exactly what you've been avoiding. The decision to open that package or not, that's a spiritual choice. And making that choice is how you take back your power. Period. And last, but definitely not least, we have to talk about why this message is so incredibly crucial for women. And why is that? It's because most women have been taught from day one, systematically, culturally, to be the giver, to be the wrapper, to be the one who carefully prepares the package for someone else to open. So, when you dream of a package and it's addressed specifically to you, that is a radical spiritual act. It's your soul saying, this one's yours. You are allowed to receive. You are finally allowed to unwrap what was always meant for you. This is what I need you to hear. This dream is not a curiosity. It is not just some random bit of fluff from your brain. It is a directive, an order. Your subconscious, which, let's be honest, is your most honest advisor, is telling you that something has arrived. It's just sitting there, waiting. And every single day you choose to ignore it, it is costing you more than you could possibly imagine. So really, the only question left is, are you going to open it? Part 2. All right, let's get right into it. If you're dreaming about a package, listen up. That's not random. It's your subconscious handing you a map to your life, and we're about to decode it right now. Look, your dream didn't just give you any old package. Every single detail matters. The condition, the size, who it's from, all of it. It's a direct message about what's happening in your real life right now, so you need to pay close attention. First up, the arrival. This is all about what life is dropping on your doorstep, the opportunities, the gifts, and yeah, even the challenges you didn't ask for. So you dream of a package on your doorstep. That dream just wiped out every single one of your excuses. You don't have to go looking for it. It's right there. The delivery's been made. The only question left is, are you going to open the door and pick it up? Now, an unexpected package, this one is a sniper shot right at that little voice in your head telling you you're not worthy. It's a direct hit on that belief. And that feeling of resistance you get, the one that says, I don't deserve this, that's your homework. You got to deal with that. And what if it's a mysterious package? Well, that's for anyone out there who's completely paralyzed by the need to know what happens next. The unknown is calling you. Your subconscious is basically begging you to take a leap of faith, to practice some trust. It's a direct challenge to all that anxiety. And here's the thing you have to understand. The biggest, most life-changing gifts, they almost never show up with a clear label. They're wrapped in uncertainty. And that's not a mistake. That's the whole point. That's what faith is. Okay, so let's talk about the contents, or more accurately, the state of the gift. Because the condition of that package tells you everything you need to know about your own potential and your biggest disappointments. Dreaming of an unopened package? Oof, this one can be tough because you know what's inside, don't you? You're leaving it there because the second you open it, you become accountable. It's the end of the line for all your excuses. Now let's compare two kinds of pain here. A damaged package, that's asking, can you still find the value in something that started off broken? But an empty package, that's about a shattered expectation. It forces you to get real and ask yourself, did someone fail to deliver, or did I ignore the signs that it was empty the whole time? Okay, so here's the work. If the package was damaged, you need to go back. Revisit whatever you gave up on. Is the core value still there? Is it worth saving? And if the package was empty, it's time to examine that relationship. You either renegotiate the terms or you release it, period. Because living with constant disappointment, that's not an option. But what about the packages you can't even lift? Right. That question brings us to our next section, your response. This is all about how you handle what you're given, that crushing weight of opportunity, of responsibility, and yeah, sometimes of just pure grief. Okay, a heavy package. Let's be crystal clear about this. The idea that asking for help makes you weak, that is a lie. It's a deadly one. This dream isn't a suggestion, it's an intervention. It's your subconscious screaming at you to stop. Listen to me. That weight is not making you strong. It is making you sick. You need to set it down. You need to ask for help. Now. This isn't negotiable. This is about your survival. What if you see multiple packages piling up? You're not being punished, you're just overwhelmed. And you know what overwhelm is? It's an organizational problem. The solution is actually simple. Not easy, but simple. You open one, just one, package at a time. Be fully present with it. Then, and only then, do you move on to the next one. But refusing a package in a dream? That is the most urgent warning you can get. It's your deepest self admitting that you're saying no to your own life. This is a 5-alarm fire. You have to stop and figure out what you are so afraid of. All right, let's bring this home with our final section, the assignment. This is the big one. This is about your name, your purpose, your identity. It's about why you're even here. So, you dream of a package with your name on it. This is your sign that it is time to reclaim yourself, especially if you've spent years living for everybody else. That name on the box is a direct message. You have not been forgotten. This gift, it was made for you. It has always been yours. And what if you're the one sending the package? That means you have a gift to give, and you're in a season of getting it ready. Here's the crucial part. Your gifts are meant for someone specific. There are people out there waiting for what only you can offer. So the question isn't, do I have a gift? The real question is, why am I still holding on to it? And listen, don't get so caught up in the wrapping that you never deliver the gift. Perfectionism is just a fancy word for hiding. Preparation without a deadline is just another way to stay hidden. The wrapping isn't the point. The gift is. So here's your assignment. I'm going to give you 3 things to do. 1, this week, do one thing that is purely 100% unapologetically for you. 2, share something you know with one person who needs to hear it. And 3, put a hard deadline on that creative project. It's time to launch. No more hiding. So this is where I leave you. Everything you want in your life is waiting for you on the other side of your yes. So what are you still refusing to claim?
The spiritual meaning of packages. Part 3.
Dreams don't end when you open your eyes. They are instructions. So the real question isn't what your dreams mean. It's what are you going to do about them when you're awake? Now listen, this is not a passive scroll. This is a call to action. Find yourself in what's coming next. Choose your entry point and move. The time for thinking about it is over.
First up, for the reflective woman. If you're the one who thinks, who ponders, who lives inside your head, your work begins the moment you open your eyes.
The steps are dead simple. Notebook by the bed. 5 minutes the second you wake up. You do not filter, you do not edit, and you do not judge what comes out. This has to happen before the world gets its hands on you, before your phone, before coffee, before the to-do list floods your brain. This is about getting the raw, unfiltered data. No excuses. Start tonight. Let's be crystal clear about this. This is not a cute little diary for your feelings. This is data collection. Your subconscious has been trying to hand you a critical intelligence file night after night. The journal is how you finally receive that transmission.
Okay, but what if you're not the type to sit and write? What if you're the woman who needs to build, to touch, to make things real? For you, the work is physical, and it starts now.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get a box, any box, and you're going to label it with a truth you've been avoiding. Then you put that box somewhere you have to see it every single day. For up to 30 days, your only job is to look at it. Then you set a date, and on that date, you open it and you commit to one, just one, concrete step forward. You're taking something intangible and making it tangible. You're turning a feeling into a thing you have to deal with.
Now, for the giver, the woman who is constantly pouring from a cup that is bone dry. If you swat away every compliment and shrink your own needs into nothing, I need you to listen. This isn't self-help, this is survival.
21 days, that's all. That's how long it takes to start rewiring your brain. In this case, we're not just building a habit, we are retraining your entire nervous system. For years, it's been programmed to reject, to deflect, to give. Starting today, we're giving it new code. Here's your assignment. It sounds simple, it will feel impossible. When someone offers you help, you take it. No, I'm fine, I've got it. When someone compliments you, you make eye contact and you say thank you, nothing else. And when you receive an act of kindness, you pause for a full 10 seconds and you just let it land. This will be uncomfortable. Do it anyway. All right, for my creative and expressive women, the artists, the writers, the visionaries. Your gifts, they have an expiration date if you keep them locked away. It's time to give them a voice. This is gonna feel a little weird, but I need you to trust me. Sit down and write a letter. But you are not writing it. The dream package is writing a letter to you. What is it carrying? Why is it here? What does it need you to finally understand? This is about bypassing your logical brain to get to your emotional truth. Prepare to be floored by what it has to say. And for the spiritually grounded woman, you're already tapped in. You know the universe is communicating. But now it's time for some radical accountability. Your spirit has been sending you receipts. It's time to go through them. This weekend, 1 hour, no phone, no distractions. You're going to create 3 columns. First, what I've received. This is your gratitude list. Every gift, every blessing. Second, what I have not yet opened. This is your honesty list, the talents you're sitting on, the doors you've been too scared to walk through. And third, what I believe is still coming. This is your faith list. The real work, the real growth, lives in the gap between that second and third column. Okay, stop everything you are doing and listen to me. If you are the exhausted woman, the one dragging herself from one minute to the next, this is not a gentle suggestion. This is a 5-alarm fire. This is a crisis. I need you to hear this with every cell in your body. If your package dreams are consistently heavy, this is not a spiritual metaphor. It is a distress signal. Your subconscious isn't whispering anymore. It is screaming that the load you are carrying is about to break you. Today, you are conducting a weight audit. You're going to write down every single thing you are carrying, every burden, every worry. Then you're going to ask these 3 questions. Number 1, which of these is actually mine to carry? Number 2, which of these was handed to me? And number 3, the most important, which of these can I release, can I put down this week? And then you do this. This is non-negotiable. You make one phone call today, not tomorrow, to a therapist, a crisis line, your doctor, someone. You were never meant to do this alone. Your dreams have been screaming that at you. It is time to listen. And finally, let's talk to the woman who is always almost ready. You've been waiting for the perfect moment, the right sign. Let me tell you a secret. The right moment isn't coming. You are the right moment. Your task is brutally simple and incredibly powerful. Set a date. No more soon. No more when things calm down. I want a specific date on a calendar. Circle it. Tell someone. Give yourself the gift of a deadline and make this thing real. Because let's be real clear, you are not doing yourself a favor by waiting. You are doing the entire world a disservice. There's something in that package of yours that somebody else needs. A commitment that only exists in your head is just a fantasy. This was meant for the world. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She did not wait until she was perfect to become powerful. She opened the package of herself, piece by messy, painful, glorious piece, right in front of us. And what poured out of her? It changed the world. Your package is just as important. Open it.
The world is waiting. So what's inside?